All right, welcome back to another episode of the Wicked Bitter podcast. Travis, Mike, Josh.
AKA, keep it clean. AKA, respect the pouch. AKA, don't touch me, that's my no-no square. AKA, Mr. Pass the Salt. AKA, mustard on the beat. AKA, on track like Tony Stewart. AKA, oh baby you. AKA, you got what I need. AKA, the honeysuckle hunk. AKA, your favorite. We haven't done one of these in a while, so I have to double
up.
It's
been a while, man. Hey, it's been a while. When's the last time we did it? I think it was October. I think it was. Oh, that's
before COVID.
I had to turn it around. I think it was October 15. No,
for
it was
me,
like October 25th or something.
For me, everything's before COVID.
Yeah. COVID's been around for too long, man. I'm ready for that shit to be done.
2 years now, right?
About to
Going
be.
on 2 years, right?
It'll be 2 years in March of 2022.
Yes,
I'm ready
right.
for it to be over with,
That's
man.
right.
I'm so tired of wearing masks everywhere I go, dude. I'm so tired of it.
One of my coworkers actually caught COVID. He hasn't been to
Mine
work.
too.
He hasn't been to work in like 2 weeks.
Shoot. One of mine got it too, and I just found out about it like yesterday. Because he hasn't been in all week. And I was just like, where's he at? And I was told, he's like, well, he kind of tested hot. And I was like, oh, here we go.
Tested hot.
So what do you guys think?
I think that's the way we're going to say it now so that we don't.
So what do you guys think of the mandate?
What is it? I don't even know anymore what it is.
What mandate are you talking about here?
Yeah, because I don't know. They've changed it a few times. Which one is it, this one?
For what?
Government is thinking about mandating everyone to take it.
For vaccine?
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's funny because it started out as like a choice thing, a free will thing. Get it if you want it.
Which is baffling.
Yeah. Well,
there's a big thing that could kill everyone, and it spreads easily.
See, the thing is, though, they still
like
try
butter.
to make it seem like it's your choice, but if you don't get it, then you can't do specific things. So it's like you almost have no choice but to do it.
You have to get vaccinated to go groceries.
Yeah, you have to get vaccinated to do a lot of things, dude. Like, there's a couple guys that I know that I work with, both of them dead set on not getting it, didn't want to do it, and they've both since changed their mind because they've told me hey, they asked me where I got mine, and they were like, hey, I was like, oh, you're gonna do it? And they're like, well, it's just this everywhere's requiring you to do it,
right? The American way has always been this way. Don't force me to do something I don't want to do.
Right. You have rights,
and you have all the rights and the freedoms to choose, right? But something as important as this, and I thought a long time before I got my vaccine, right? First of all, I didn't want to take it initially because I don't know what these vaccines are going to do, the reactions of what they're going to be. Are they going to really kill someone instead of heal someone?
That's
right?
that was one of the things I was worried
about. And
I
said, well, let's see what the flow goes first. Let's see what the population when they get it. Let's see what the outcome comes. Right?
Want to see everybody die out first, and then you.
Yeah,
and then you're good to go.
If they don't die, then I'll take
that's
my
honestly
check.
what I was gonna do.
Those test subjects.
Yeah, let them be the guinea pigs. Why me?
And so, hey, we're fortunate that the beginning people took it. Right?
Yeah, got
because
them out.
You never know,
suckers.
You never know. They could have very well dropped
like
dead,
flies.
right?
Yeah,
right?
hell yeah.
They got stuck with a Johnson and Johnson.
Yeah.
Well, anyway,
I'm a Pfizer.
I took mine, and my reactions almost killed me. But anyway.
I remember that.
Are you gonna get the booster?
I think you have to.
You don't have to.
You don't have to.
I know
yet.
you don't have to, but you've gone
Just
this
wait.
far.
Just
You might
wait.
as well go.
What's more needles?
You don't have to, but just wait like a year or so, and they'll be like, "Oh, well, here's the mandate to take."
Whatever.
The
Just put the needle in my ass. Get it over with.
But my original point was the American was always been, don't force me to do something I don't want to do. We have freedoms in this country, right?
Yeah.
But at the same time, a country with 350 million, also, United States, they're not the biggest. And yet, we have the most people died in one country than any other country.
Well, we also handled it the worst out of everybody.
Pretty much.
Like everywhere,
Because
who got it first? Wasn't it Paris that got it first?
Well, because of that mentality of the freedom.
Yeah.
If it was
And
Paris who got first.
people are just saying, hey, don't force me. And in the meantime, you're going out with no masks. You're not protecting yourself. You're not protecting others. You are doing more damage than good. So I'll tell you, if every country took it seriously and took the vaccine, I think we'll be out of this already.
Go ahead.
I was just saying. I mean, how can we take it seriously if we think our government isn't taking it that seriously?
Well, that's
the
another
only thing
problem.
they're taking seriously is the vaccination. I mean, they were like, oh, only essential workers have to work. But like, yeah, I mean, why not go like lockdown?
Well, that's what I was about to say.
Go really buckle down on that lockdown. I feel like that lockdown was just way too short. Now we're going on 2 years.
That's what I was about to say, because other countries, it was like straight up like, we're closing down for like a week or whatever. Everybody just stay
Closed
indoors,
everything.
no matter what. For us, it was like, we're shut down except this people who work here, people who work
McDonald's,
here.
Burger
Yeah,
King.
the essentials.
Yeah, the
It's Essentials
Hey,
Burger.
My second, one of my jobs stayed open the entire time, and we were considered essential. We're not essential. We're not. We
Bearings?
did. Yeah.
Yeah, people need their bearings during this hard
warehouse,
time.
In a warehouse, yeah. Like there should have been. We should have not stayed open.
Right.
And granted, we only have like 10 people in the office at once. I mean, we don't have that many people, but still, I mean,
Right.
and to this day, we still keep the front door locked. We don't let people come in. Still,
I mean, I think my job at the time was pretty essential. It was Amazon. I mean,
see, but like, why
If
is that
Amazon goes
essential,
bad,
though? You know what I mean?
Well, I
like
mean-
like it should be just like immediate things that you need, and not even. But see, then you have to decide how many of those stores can stay open. So if you decide grocery stores are essential,
Right.
how are you going to keep every single one of them open, or are you going to limit it to a few
Hey,
open?
I'm so grateful for Lowe's
Yeah.
because I did so many house projects
Oh
in
yeah,
a year and a
yeah,
half.
because they're essential apparently.
yeah,
People
yeah.
need their lumber during a fucking pandemic.
I did so many things in a year and a
They
half.
sell Gatorades by the register.
Yeah. And speaking of that, I can't find Gatorade anywhere, dude.
What?
I haven't been able to find Gatorade in months.
What do you mean?
There is a Gatorade shortage right
No
now.
way.
There is. Tino's. I've gone from store to store.
Who's Tino? Oh, I'm kidding.
Tino. She knows. We've gone to store. I've gone store to store on my own, like grocery store to like a CVS or whatever. All these different places. You go and look for Gatorades, they're completely empty on those shelves.
You know what the next problem is going to be in this country? And it's already starting to happen.
AIDS.
Look at California. The price of a gallon is $7.30 a gallon.
Yeah. Well,
Right?
I mean,
If the gasoline continues to climb, the distribution of goods is going to be cut down. You're going to see a lot of stores with no products.
yeah. I mean, you're already starting
You're
to
going
see
to
a
see
lot
shortages
of
everywhere.
Hey, like,
They have these electric cars now.
yeah.
I actually, for the first time, I went to Massachusetts recently. I saw like what looked like a gas pump, but it was like an electric
Charging station.
Charging station.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know why I
Where-
haven't seen one here.
Where'd they have that, by the way?
It was like by like the dock, man, where was it? South End or something like that.
by the boats and stuff?
yeah, by the boats.
And who the hell's driving down there to charge their car? By the boats.
Pirates.
But
Dude, that's such a stupid location for that.
hey, did you notice how long does it take to charge?
No,
We were just
I
talking
didn't
about
see
this last
anybody. I didn't see anybody charging it. I just saw it
Because
charging.
there is no electric cars.
Because nobody freaking drives that shit.
No. Yeah, but there was a car recently released and was like all electric. I forgot which one.
The
it
only
was.
car in New Bedford.
Probably. I don't know. I think it was a Subaru. I don't know.
It's what makes a Subaru, honestly.
Yeah.
But
I
it was
mean-
all electric. It actually looks pretty
Driving in style.
good. By the way, Teslas, I don't like their style.
No.
What do you mean? Like the way the car looks, the
Yeah.
outside of it? I
Yeah.
actually like the design.
There's
The-
one that's like half SUV, half car. Did you notice that? It's not like big enough like an SUV or higher like an SUV. It's like in between. It's like they started building this, say, screw
And
it.
they changed their mind midway through.
No,
This is
the
a
ones-
sedan coupe. This is a
Sedan coupe.
SUV coupe.
The one I saw, it started out slim in the front, and then it had some junk in the trunk.
Ooh, a little thick 'em.
Yeah, I like that one though.
I don't like
Thick
that
in the
one.
back.
I like one that's really a sedan. There's, I think, two different types, and it's really a wide body. Like the Nissan Maximas, they have the wide body at the
My
back.
car.
Right.
My car's
The
got a
older
big
one,
behind.
not so much the new Maxima.
Hourglass type of car.
It's
lot of
like,
junk in that
and then it just goes further out.
Yeah.
It
Do
looks
it
real
again.
nice.
What does it do?
Oh, like
Well,
but anyway.
Yeah.
well, I like my car
Yeah.
for once.
You got a new
Hey,
car.
congratulations,
Just got a new one,
Josh.
man. Hey, congrats. bro.
First, he got out of his Buick Century to a real car.
A 2000 a 2003 Beauty. It was a Buick Century, 2003.
Yes.
And your boy jumped from 2003 to 2019.
R.I.P. Man.
Yeah.
You know what else jumped that monthly bill?
For sure. For sure. Yeah.
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 Hey, but it's worth it, right? It'll be worth it. It's a sweet car.
In 12 months, you'd be saying,
Sell it on the
12
black market.
In 12 months, I'm going to be like, refinance, please.
yes.
Yes, for
Absolutely.
sure.
You
Yeah.
probably could, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just leave it at
I,
that.
lo-
All
I
right,
love
yeah,
the
sure.
optimism.
Yeah. We'll find a way through it.
No, I
yeah.
can.
Speaking of which, not speaking of, but by the way, we got a new setup here.
What?
You know what I mean? So whoever's listening,
It's a lot more cozy. You see what I'm saying?
very more intimate. Yeah.
I gotta say, he's taking up my hand room. So
Yes,
whenever I go
it's-
like
Don't
Whenever I
you
go
start
like
knocking shit over because right
Whenever-
before we started, Lizzie came running in here and
Our dog.
she ripped apart everything. I had to replug everything in.
yeah.
We kicked her out.
She was we were gonna keep her in here because she started barking. Before we even started, I looked at her. I was like, "Don't you start barking while we do this."
No, but she destroyed the
She
place.
doesn't listen because she was barking earlier. The last thing I wanted was for us to be doing this recording, and all you hear in the background is just her losing her freaking mind out there, like
Right.
barking.
Over someone walking on the sidewalk.
Yeah, she barks at the craziest thing. So
Yeah.
we're like, let's just bring her in, and we bring her in,
Within,
and
like,
we're all
5
trying
minutes.
to trying to set up. Yeah, not even.
5 minutes, you just tore apart the whole freaking.
You just
set.
see her bolt, and like my headphones come flying up. The everything just flies off. We're like, what was that?
My
It was
mic
like a tornado
just dropped
came
in
through
front of
here.
me.
She's a quick dog.
I love her, but man, she's scared of everything.
Yeah, she is.
Everything.
She
Yeah.
pees like crazy.
Yeah.
You say hi to her, she starts peeing. No, for real. Like you haven't seen her in a couple days. I call her. What did I call her? Lizzie Leakage. Right, or puppy puddles.
But I love
Just
her.
call her Puddles.
She's beautiful.
Puppy.
Yeah, she's great.
Beautiful heart.
She's great. But you know,
That's how it is with dogs.
stop messing everything up. That'd be great.
You know, the dog across the street's fantastic. You see the golden retriever.
Oh, I love those.
Oh, the
Yeah.
beautiful dog. Very friendly.
Great dog.
I love it.
Yeah,
I'm always around dogs now.
yeah. You're with your dogs right now.
Hey.
Hey.
Not about
Yeah.
the animals.
Oh,
Not you.
right. Oh,
Not
right.
you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I want to talk about this though. We're at Mike's right now because T and I had to move out. We got kicked out, evicted. No, we didn't get evicted, but we're in the middle of
It's
moving.
okay.
We're in the middle of moving, and where we're supposed to. I'm pretty sure I brought this up before. We were supposed to move this past weekend into the new place, and then like this place is being built, so. They emailed us a couple weeks ago or a few weeks before our move-in day, and they're like, "Hey, it's not gonna be ready by your day, and it's gonna be ready by in like December or something." So, me and T had to scramble and figure out what to do. Most of the stuff is in storage somewhere, and we brought all this stuff here. That's why we haven't been able to post lately, but much appreciated that we can do this in.
Have you seen what your apartment looks like inside right now, even though it's not finished?
Right now, no, but we took the tour and everything. We know what it's going to look like. But the last time we drove past there, all of like, cause like the apartment buildings here, it's like multiple apartments in one building,
Yeah.
kind of looking thing. You take like
Complex.
3. It's a complex, yeah. But like all of the complex buildings are actually built now.
Yeah.
Last time we were there, right, T? Like all of them are up.
Yeah.
So we're thinking the only thing that's left is probably just like the interior stuff, like pipe setups and all that kind of
Yeah.
sewage stuff, all that kind of thing.
Vanities and all
We're
that,
thinking
and
it's probably that.
cabinets and-
So I'm hoping
Yeah.
I'm hoping we get to go in before the day that they gave us, which is December like 13 or something. I'm hoping
I was just
we can
thinking,
go in
like,
there.
you're gonna go to turn the sink on. It's gonna flush your toilet.
That'd be sweet though. That'd be sweet.
You're just doing your business in the bathroom,
Yeah.
and like, you're just like,
Oh.
hey Jay, flush the toilet.
Yeah.
Go
You
in
flush the
kitchen.
toilet and like the doorbell rings. It's just like everything's
What's,
all
what's
like
the movie with Tom Hanks?
which one's not Money Pit, is it?
Money Pit.
Yeah.
Awesome movie.
Yeah.
One of the best comedies ever.
Yeah.
Um,
I was not here for that whole moving process when you got out.
Can I tell you about the moving process?
Sure.
Let's talk about it because
I'm all ears.
T and I reserved a 20-foot U-Haul truck. Like it should have been. It's big enough to move everything we needed to move, and like T doesn't have that many bulky items in her place. It's like the bed, living room, dining room, and then everything else is probably just pretty much just boxes. Really, maybe a bookshelf here and there kind of thing, but nothing crazy. And so we woke up balls early that day. What was that? A Saturday. We woke up so early. We went, and we get there.
How early is balls early?
Balls early was like 7. On a Saturday, that's early to me, you know? I wake up earlier than that during the week because of work, but like on a Saturday, 7 o'clock, balls early. So we went to U-Haul. We had to wait outside because they only let 2 people in at a time because it's a small, like smaller than this room.
Yeah.
It's a small spot, you know?
Yeah.
And so we had to wait behind a few people. We're trying to rush because we had to get the truck, go back to the apartment, wait for the movers to get there because we got a couple guys to help us. And so we're trying to rush with everything. We get to the counter, and the guy's like, well, you know, what's your name for the reservation? He looks us up, and he goes, okay, well, here's the problem. I'm like, well, there shouldn't be a problem. What's the problem? He goes, we don't have any 20-foot trucks. Okay, well, we reserved one, so what do we do now, you know? And he goes, well, we have a few 15-footers, but they belong to other people, but you can take one, but just make sure you're here, you know, by
that's the
by
problem
1:30.
right there.
That's the problem, dude.
Someone comes in like, well, we don't have any 30-foot, but we have 20-foot.
Yeah, dude.
And that belongs to Travis, but you can take it anyway.
He's just going to keep doing that.
And
so,
then you got there and you get the 15-foot.
Yeah.
That someone else is going to come in there looking for their 15-foot.
dude,
and they don't
that's
have it.
honestly what happened. He
Trickle down.
Yeah, he ended up telling us that there was like 2 or 3 people that rented the 20-footers, and they haven't returned them in like 2 days. Like they just like hijacked these trucks and doing whatever the hell they're doing with them.
What kind of business is this?
Dude, for real, this is U-Haul. This is not even like it's some place that, you know, that's brand new and they don't know how to handle their business. It's U-Haul, and so we ended up getting the 15-footer, but he's like, you know, please bring it back by 1:30. It belongs to someone else. I'm like, bro, but this is not our problem though.
Please,
Because we rented.
Did you bring it back?
No, because and I'm gonna tell you why. But we were supposed to have the 20-footer from like 9 in the morning to like 3.
Yeah.
This guy wants us to rent this 15-footer,
Which makes
smaller
more
truck.
trips now.
Exactly, a smaller truck for only what, 4 hours, 9 to 4. I'm like, bro, it's gonna take like 3 just to bring it all 3 flights of stairs with 2 people, and that's exactly what happened. These guys, these movers, nice people, like really nice guys. 2 guys, really nice guys. They were recommended to us, and, you know, I don't really have a problem with them other than the fact that they just, like, took their time with everything. Like, loading, unloading, I mean, everything. They just took their time. Like, they got there. One of the guys was there at 10, on the dot, and the other one showed up, like, 15 minutes later. Not a big deal. But from, like, 10 to, when did we leave there? It was, like, 1:30. Around 2 when we left there. No, it wasn't 2 because they took a while to. But regardless, they took from 10 on the dot. They took from like 10 on the dot to, let's just say 1:30, because me and T were looking at the time the whole time. We were even trying to help them. Like, let's
speed things
yeah.
up.
And we didn't want to do it because we didn't want to look like we're rude. Like, we got to get this, you know, we got to get this truck back at 1:30. And we said that out loud, and one of the guys was like, he already started looking like he knew it was going to take longer. He was just like, hey, you know, but, you know, they shouldn't charge you more if it's past 1:30. Once he said that, I was like,
Oh,
it's
yeah,
gonna be
they
past
will.
1:30.
They have. They
Yeah.
always will.
So, so regardless, they finally do it. We get to the storage place, like, around 2 or something like that. 1:30, 1:45, whatever it was. Dude, we were sitting in the car watching in the rear view what they're doing, like unloading for a few, and a half hour goes by and they've moved like 2 boxes. Like a half hour. And I'm like, they've barely taken anything out of that truck in a half
did
hour.
they have a break to eat or
Well,
anything
no.
like that? No?
We gave them water because, you know, like they were like,
Yeah.
but I mean, they didn't stop in order to get food or anything or whatever, but still, like, and it's not even like they were standing around because they were hungry. They were just standing around because they were talking. Like, they were just bullshitting the whole time. And I'm just like, man, they've barely touched anything. We've been here for a half hour. So we ended up finally, and like, so one of the movers drove the truck there, and the other one took a pickup, which he filled stuff into the pickup because not all of it fit into the truck.
Which is nice of them.
So that was nice.
Yeah.
It's extra
So-
5 feet.
Yeah. So we ended up getting there, and after they were done unloading that part of it, I was just like, you know what? We'll take it from here. You guys get back in your truck.
And see ya.
Go. I'll take the U-Haul. We got to get this shit back to U-Haul. And we got to U-Haul around what? Like 3. Like 3. And they needed it at 1:30, and we felt so guilty. We're like, sorry, man, but like we couldn't do anything. Like our hands are tied.
$15 fee for every hour.
Yeah, and not only that, between the 15-foot truck, that guy's pickup truck, they still didn't get to move everything. So that day was long because after we did all of that, we finally took both of our cars back to the apartment, and we packed our cars, brought it to storage. Then we came here. And then we asked to borrow Zoila's car for the next day because it was already late. It was like 6 o'clock by that time on a Saturday. We had been up from 7 to 6 moving a 2-bedroom apartment. How did it take all day? That's my problem. Like, it shouldn't have taken all day. And I remember telling her throughout the week, I was like, yeah, but we're going to be done by like 2 or something. Like, it shouldn't take this long. It took the whole day.
Yeah.
That's my whole rant about this whole day. I couldn't wait to just let it all out.
Well, Trav, moving's never easy.
No, it's not, and it
You got
sucks.
three flights of stairs too, which is tough, and
Well,
they gotta.
We
if
tried
it's-
to take that all into consideration. We did.
You got to go up and down, up and
Yeah.
down, up and down. It's hard.
Right. But T told me that she had guys that she hired from U-Haul do the same thing in August, in the middle of the summer, and she said one of those dudes was a big boy, little thickums. So, it takes them a little longer. And she said they only took 3 hours to do that whole thing.
So, what are you thinking when you move into your?
I'm about to
place
do it
now?
myself.
And then Trav will wake up at 7 and end at 8.
Yeah, hell yeah. 1 hour.
Well, speaking of rants,
That'd be
I got a rant.
Go ahead.
All right, so I recently went to Massachusetts for a wedding, which was great. Congratulations to Dylan and Shaylin. But
Good people.
very good people. So I went there, had a great time. There was we went there, had wedding obligations, picking up the suit, the dinner rehearsals, and all that.
Which, by the way, if I can cut you off, you look phenomenal in that suit.
Oh, thanks.
Great.
Thank you.
Looked phenomenal in that suit.
Thank you.
You posted it, right?
I posted not the full suit.
That's mistake number 1.
Well, anyway.
Sorry, go ahead.
It was a great time. A lot of close friends. I had a $100 bar tab at the wedding.
Ooh, wee. Not open bar?
Not open bar.
Daylin. Daylin.
Daylin.
Shillin. Come on.
Flempozo.
Come on.
Or anyway.
Sorry.
So there was a $100 bar tab or whatever.
that's only 5 drinks.
For real.
No, it was actually quite a bit. Keep in mind, I wasn't only paying for me.
Oh.
I was paying for Christiana as well.
Right.
But she only had 2 margaritas. The rest were Sprites. Anyway. I loved the wedding. I had a great time. That's not what the rant is about.
Yeah. No.
Is on the way back. I'm still in Massachusetts. I'm on my way to get I'm going to the car. They're gonna bring me to the airport for my thing,
Oh, so this is the last day.
for my flight. Yeah.
Okay.
This is the day where we're going to the airport, so I come back here.
Great. Had a good time going to the airport.
Yes, yeah, great time.
Cool.
What could possibly go wrong?
Right.
So I go
Coming
inside
home.
the car, and I'm like, maybe I need to check in so I can have the boarding pass on my phone. So I tried doing it early. I open up my email, American Airlines, and I open it up, and it's like, your flight has been canceled.
Nice.
Just straight up, just like that.
Just like that. And I was like, well, you shouldn't email me at 1 o'clock in the morning this. That was a really late email to notify me that my flight got canceled. Only to find out that they booked me for a flight that's 3 p.m. when we had a flight at 6 p.m.
Mm. Oh, so you made it there after 3 p.m. is what you're saying.
Well, no, they booked me a new flight for 3 p.m. But
Yeah.
I was fixated
On the
At
6th,
6.
because
at
that's what you
6.
thought.
So we're leaving at 4.
Yeah. And your plane was...
Yeah, and my plane was already gone. So I was like, well, shit. I was panicking. So many things went through my mind. I was like, do I have to stay another day? I have to text my supervisor. I'm not going to be there.
Yeah.
Christiana has to go to school. We have to, what do I do? And I was like, well, there's really not much I can do besides, we did call American Airlines to try to figure things out. But then they say they have a 5-hour wait to talk to them.
Oh.
A 5-hour wait just to talk to somebody.
Because everybody was getting canceled.
It was on the news.
Yeah.
There was 600 canceled flights.
Yeah, I saw that. And it was staff shortages.
It was
or
a
something.
5-hour just to talk to them. So I was like, well, I don't have 5 hours.
It's like a meet and greet.
I need to get to Charlotte. I need to get to Charlotte today. So I bought another flight, 2 tickets for Christiana and I. It was $400.
Jeez.
And it was a connecting flight. And we were here later than we would have been in the first
Yeah,
one.
because I remember you were supposed to be here at 9 at night.
Yeah, and we ended up landing at we were there at 11. But it was a connecting flight, and I don't know how, but like my nose out of nowhere, my nose was like stuffy, and then like it was runny, stuffy, like it was just playing games on me, and I have to wear the mask on the airlines, so that's hard to breathe in. So like I'm just like pulling it down, but then they're just like, oh, like you have to cover your nose.
People
and
looking
everything.
right at you.
Dude, so I'm like struggling with this thing, right? Struggling with the face mask, like just breathe, and then we like the connecting flight goes from Massachusetts to Philadelphia, and then we were in Philadelphia for about an hour.
Mm-hmm.
And then we had to go from Philadelphia to Charlotte. So once we landed in Charlotte, after that flight, my ear was blocked. You know, normally after your like when you go on flights, your ears get blocked and then they unblock, right? Ears went blocked. Right ear went unblocked. Left ear stood blocked. I'm walking through the airport at like 11 o'clock. Your phone was on airplane mode,
Yep.
so I didn't know where you were. I didn't know if you were picking me
I was
up.
hiding from you.
I do ghosted you.
So I was just waiting.
No social media.
Well,
Couldn't
let me give you my little part. When I went there to pick you up at 11,
Yeah.
what I normally do, so you don't circle the airport because you can't park, and so what I usually do is I within 5 minutes of the airport there is a couple of gas stations. So I waited in a parking lot waiting for your for your text saying, hey, I landed, and I'm looking at my phone. You had told me 11 o'clock.
Yeah.
So I'm looking at my phone. It's 11:05. So I actually text you back saying, "Hey, did you land yet?"
Yeah.
And it says not delivered. I'm like,
Yeah.
idiot.
The whole time I called him. I called
Yeah.
Zoila. I was like, "Where is he?" Like,
So I'm looking around. I got no signal. Never dawned on me that the airplane mode was on.
yeah,
Right until about 11:10.
yeah.
When I looked at my phone and I had the airplane mode
Little
on.
symbol. Oh yeah.
Son of a gun! So as soon as I turned that off,
You got like 15
then
texts.
the texts went through.
I'm here. Where are you?
I called
landed.
him like 5 times. But besides that, all right. Like, so yeah, that was the part. That was the thing that added on. Like, so now we landed. I just paid $400 for a flight because my flight got canceled. My left ear is blocked. There's a screaming baby on the plane. Like my nose is runny, stuffy, and like Dad's not answering his phone. I'm just like, man, it's late. I just want to go home. Like everything was just falling apart. By the way, American Airlines, you assholes. Canceling somebody's flight at 1 o'clock in the morning is not ideal. Anyway,
I
I
wouldn't have felt like that's that bad.
And speaking of those masks on the airlines,
yeah,
there was one guy that refused to put his mask on.
got fined, right?
He punched the
Stewardess?
the stewardess.
What?
Yeah.
And then
I'm not gonna put my mask on.
Now he's looking at serving time.
I mean, what they said, that's stupid. What they said was that, like, all right, we're going to ask you to put your mask above your nose, and if you don't do
Right.
it, like, for a certain amount of times, then you're going to get fined. There's a fine to pay.
Yeah.
Well, looks like the stewardess paid the fine on that one.
Hey,
I guess
can I ask why your phone was on airplane mode?
I have no idea.
Good question.
Like you weren't flying that day.
He's like, Josh, come
Josh,
from the airport.
Josh was
airplane.
flying
I
that
don't
day.
know. Yeah,
This man was on the plane.
I was.
Did you put yours in airplane mode?
Yeah, when I was on the airplane.
I don't know why.
That's what you do when you're on an airplane. You put it on airplane mode.
I don't know
when you're
why.
on
To be honest with you, I don't know
ground
why.
level.
When's
Yeah.
the last time you guys went on a flight, by the way?
When we
On a
went,
plane.
when we went, what is it? July.
When we went to for the kid's birthday.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. But those planes, like they're the planes I was going in, I've never been in. I don't know what it was.
Are they new?
It's new. Like they have screens on the back of the seats.
An American Airlines?
Yeah, screens on the back of the seats.
Well, they're coming up.
It comes with movies, TV shows, games, whatever. I was playing Yahtzee for a bit.
Yeah.
Then I turned on Black Widow, the movie.
Hey,
you know.
well, they have no more employees, so they had money elsewhere to
guess so.
upgrade their planes.
Well, anyway, that
There's staff shortages, man. No one's working there anymore. Like, sweet, we got all this money left over. Let's put some screens on these things.
that explains it. Budget cuts.
Yeah, man.
But like the seats are even more comfortable,
Right.
and like you know how like if you fall asleep on a plane, like your head, like sometimes it will tilt. This
I
way,
hate
something
that, dude. That's,
Yeah.
I hate sleeping on a plane.
But these heads, the headgear on behind it, the cushion, you can fold it in.
Oh,
Keeps it tight.
Yeah,
whoa.
you're still assholes, but that was a good.
Where
that
does
was a
it
good
wrap?
upgrade.
Does it wrap around your head or your neck?
Like around the ears?
That's a great.
Maybe that's why it was blocked.
So that way, if you down, like,
That's
if
a
you-
great thing.
Yeah.
Because that's a lot of problem for me anyway. Because my neck hurts already because I have arthritis in my neck. And when I go on a plane, especially some of them, they're almost upright. There's almost no tilt.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
You're like, you want.
Yeah.
I went to Puerto Rico. It's a little bit long. It's 3.5 hours, and man, I was
That was
hurting.
terrible.
I was hurting.
Yeah, their seating game is upgraded. Their entertainment is upgraded.
You know what I don't like though?
What's up?
I don't like neck pillows.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's just for me. It doesn't rest.
I don't think they
anything.
do anything for me.
Well, rest your neck.
Well, because
Well-
like you put it on, and you're supposed to what, like lean, like left or right, or
Just-
back.
I think just
I
tilt
think
your
it's
head
just
back.
from not
Just tilt your head back.
not hitting forward.
Yeah, but I don't care about that.
Yeah.
You mean like if you're sleeping, you just like your head just kind of
Well,
goes like that?
you know, on planes when you start falling asleep, what is your head really tilts forward.
Yeah, that
Right,
happened
you
to me.
go like this, or you know, you can't go back because the seat's there, but you usually go like, oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
you end up on somebody's.
So you get a whole pillow just for that?
That's basically why they have those.
I don't like those. I
Oh.
feel like they don't do anything.
Yeah.
I almost forgot.
Neck
Uh,
brace.
2 other things went wrong. When I was on the plane, I spilled soda on my arm, but like it was like I was wearing a sweater and it went through my
Ooh,
wrist
all the way
went all the way
down.
down the sleeve to the
Ooh.
elbow. That's
Ooh.
soda,
Nice and sticky.
and it was
Yeah.
sticky.
It's cold too.
So not only that,
Nice.
I'm not done. There's many things that went wrong. All right, so after I paid $400 for this ticket, I went into the flight to Philadelphia with my bags ready to. It's a carry-on, and they look at me and they say, "Oh, our bags are full.
Of
Like
course.
our carry like our the
There's an
Yeah.
extra
They're full.
25.
so." You have to
Fif-
send that to
50.
like to baggage claim or whatever.
Huh?
That's another damn thing. They had to,
It was
and
carry-ons, right?
I was getting ready to board the
Yeah.
plane. I was getting ready to board the plane. Maybe 3 people went ahead of me, and then they're full. That's what
Oh,
sucked.
that happened to us in
And
July.
and then they're like, okay, now you have
Yeah.
to come here. So I leave the line that I just waited in forever. Go get the tag on my luggage. Here you go. Thank you.
And go back
all
in
the way
line.
back to the line. Oh man.
Dude, that's like what happened to me and T when we went in July. The people right in front of us, they were the cutoff for the storage. Like, I was all excited. I'm like, hey, they haven't said it yet. We don't have to check in our bags. I'm all walking up there strutting. I'm like, yo, we're gonna get a good spot on the bins. As soon as we walk up there, they're like, we're gonna have to tag it. I'm like, oh no, dude! Like
Yeah.
the people right in front of us were the last people, and then we had to. And it's the worst because sometimes I purposely bring a carry-on to avoid the whole
Baggage claim?
baggage claim stuff. You know what I mean? Not only do you avoid the charge of checking in your bags, which I think is ridiculous, by the way, that airlines charge you for checking in your bags. I think that's nuts, dude. You've already spent a lot of money. Like, you're telling me they don't make enough money off of just ticket sales alone where they got to make it worse by charging you for bags, too? Like, that's insane to me. Regardless, one of the biggest reasons why I bring carry-ons is for that reason, so that it's easier. You could just store it up top. You don't have to pay for checking in your bags. You land, you take it out, and then you could just go about your day. But no, it seems like every time I fly, no matter how early I buy the ticket, I always end up in one of the last groups to board for some reason. And then by the time I get up there to put my bags in, it has to be checked, and I have to get it from baggage claim. Why is that?
Yeah. So you got angry at that part, but the things that led up to me doing that just was the icing on the cake.
Yeah.
Not to mention, when I landed in Philly, I had an hour to kill. So me and Cristiano went to go get food. And at this point, I'm really irritable. Everything's irritating me. Slow walkers. I'm like, yeah, what? Like, I'm just like talking to myself. I'm like, get the hell out of the way. Like, I'm just like, I don't even have my bag. I don't know why I'm doing this. I didn't have my bag. So I'm just like walking, pacing around people. Cristiano knows I'm freaking pissed. So we go get food. This is an Asian place. We sell like, this comes like in a little container with a plastic cover on top. I swear that thing was like vacuum sealed. And it was so irritable to me. Like, I couldn't open it. Like, I was trying. Yo, so I stopped trying. I looked at her in the face. And then...
Help.
No. And then I just punched the damn container because it was like a plastic... I punched it a little bit. It cracked the container, and then I opened it that way. I was like, dude, I'm done with this, dude.
Jeez,
I was
dude.
so irritated.
You could have cut your hand up and everything
I
with
don't
that.
give a crap at that point. I was so irritated.
Bloody sauce on that rice, boy.
But the thing is, she finds humor in me making like these like little side comments to people, like, "Oh yeah, you like if we went to a Mexican restaurant like one time, and like they gave us one napkin, and I was like, after they did that, they left, and I looked at it, I was like, oh, one napkin. Do they know where we're eating at? This is like a Mexican place, like burritos, tacos. Like,
Yeah, it's messy.
like one napkin. What's that gonna do? One
Yeah.
bite? And like she laughs at that stuff because I get so like smart with the remarks. I'm very impatient as
Yeah, but
years
it's
ago.
true that you mentioned that about napkins. You know, most of the restaurants you go to, other than these fancy restaurants where they give you cloth, usually the paper napkins is usually always a problem. You know, it's like you have to bag them. It's like bagging for ketchup anymore.
Oh, for real? How is ketchup not like an automatic? Like, just throw it in
It's
there.
like they look at you. You want ketchup? Huh? What are you supposed to put on fries?
Yeah, it's like
I don't even put ketchup on fries. Do you put ketchup on fries?
Yeah.
I always go for a different sauce, like a honey mustard or
Oh,
a
okay.
sweet and sour.
I'm
or
still old school. I like ketchup on mine.
yeah. I never get ketchup.
it's like going to McDonald's and you get like a 20-piece nuggets and they give you like one sauce.
I hate that, dude.
Yeah.
Well, like if they
Yeah.
they have signs up now where it's like,
Like
a
a
20-piece gets you like 3 sauces. I'm like, bro, I'm gonna blow through 3 sauces with just like 4 nuggets. Like, you got to give me like 6 or 7
Yeah,
packs.
I wonder what the deal is with that. They only have.
That's why
I think
Chick-fil-A
they-
is meta.
They limit only
Yeah.
so many per person, even on the napkins. Hey, paper is coming from China, right? So
Yo, do you prefer like using a paper napkin or the cloth one?
either way, it gets the job done.
I don't know, because I feel like I like the paper ones better.
Would you rather
Toilet
have
tissue
a paper napkin
or paper towel?
or
No,
cloth
because the paper ones, because the cloth one, that's the only one you have. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
Like, I usually if it's gonna be one of those restaurants, I lay it on my lap.
Yeah.
And then it's like, if that's the only one, then I got to bring it up from my lap and like wipe my mouth,
Well,
and then put it right back down on my lap.
usually
And I just dirtied my pants.
the cloth one is a bigger piece.
Yeah.
So you can use that on a meal.
Distribute it.
But
This
on
piece was on my mouth.
a paper,
Dude, that's what I do. I have to fold it, and
yeah, a paper is smaller and the food goes right through.
I'm
Sometimes
fine
it's
with
messy.
that. That's cool.
You're just gonna you're gonna end up with a little square on your lap.
Yeah.
I've wiped my mouth many
I
times.
have no more space on this cloth, man.
I went to Zaxby's, right? And you know how messy their chicken wings are?
Yeah.
And I'm like...
2
and
napkins.
yeah.
Imagine if they
And
gave you a
I'm like,
cloth one, though.
Oh, God, Jesus. You know what I mean? 2 napkins for this messy 6-piece chicken wing?
They just throw it in
I'm
the good
like,
luck.
okay. I'm like, give me a roll of paper towels already.
I hope you're not a messy eater, sir. And they just toss
Yeah.
a couple in there. Good
So
luck.
they're very
But
stingy. with
imagine
the
if you had a
paper.
cloth one for that, though.
What's wrong?
Would you rather a cloth one?
Yeah.
A
What
cloth
about you?
over a paper?
If you're having wings, like he's saying, and they're super messy,
It's based on the setting. I mean, if I'm eating like everyday regular food, paper napkins. If I'm at a nice restaurant,
No, but what
Cloth.
gets the job done? You
No, but
get more out of a napkin paper. I can't believe we're talking about this, but
cloth gets the job done.
yeah,
Because paper, you wipe whatever,
goes right
crumple
through.
it up, boom.
yeah, but
another napkin.
but they bring more. You know what I mean? The paper ones.
What a waste.
Cloth. You got one. That's all you have.
It's a waste.
And if you're having wings, let's just say you're having wings and they're super messy. Not only do you have to take that cloth and wipe your mouth, but you got to wipe your hands now too.
Yeah.
And then you got to put that same damn cloth, that one cloth that they give you, you got to put it right back down, and then keep picking it up. And then you're gonna wipe a spot that's already been wiped. I'm telling you. You're gonna use a spot that's already been used.
Well, same as a
And I
napkin.
do it all the time, dude. I'm telling you.
Say-
No, because napkins, once you're done with one, chuck it. You got another one.
All right,
You know
calm
what I mean?
down.
Some places they even bring you. Some places like Bad Daddy's. You know Bad Daddy's.
Oh, yeah.
They bring you the roll of paper towels.
Right.
They're like, here, fuck
Right.
it up. Like, do what you gotta do. You know what I mean?
know.
They're not. They're
They
not
know.
shy with it.
It's a 6-pound burger. They gotta
That's
give
what
you
I'm
a roll, a roll of
And
paper
when
towel.
I go there, you create your own burger. I load it up, right? I
No
put
kidding.
ketchup, barbecue sauce, put a
Eggs.
fried egg on there,
Yeah.
put everything,
Yeah.
so that when I'm biting into it, everything's just sliding out of it.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna wipe my hand with a cloth with that.
I'm so glad that you got this out of your system.
I'm just-
Now I know that
Hey,
a cloth paper.
Because the cloth, this whole thing that I'm arguing about, I've always thought this for so long, and I've never thought to bring it up. But once you started talking about it, I'm like, it's been built up for years, and I'm like,
I always bring good topics, by the way.
I mean, I like the cloth, but it's got to be. But for some things, like if I'm having pasta, and I got a fork, I don't really need to. I can use a cloth. You know what I mean? That's a fairly clean dish to eat.
Let
is
us know.
pasta.
Pasta?
Let us know.
Tomato sauce?
Well, I like Alfredo.
Oh.
Let us know.
I mean,
Paper or cloth?
yeah. What do you think? If you're watching on YouTube, paper or cloth?
And if you were to choose,
Yeah.
are you as irate as this guy explaining it?
dude, it just makes too much sense in my head, man. Like for some things, like if you're having.
It needs to be paper.
Paper or plastic?
I like the cloth one, but you can't have it, especially for wings. You can't. Dude, there's no way.
I don't think the places that you would go that serve wings like that wouldn't give you cloth.
most of them won't. Yeah, you're right.
Go to Olive Garden, you get cloth.
Unless
See,
you,
but it's pasta.
Buffalo
Unless you-
Wild Wings,
pasta.
you get paper.
unless
Exactly,
you go to
see?
a Portuguese restaurant, and they give you cloth no matter what.
They give you whatever they got.
Well, that's what I said.
Here's my shirt.
Here's my underoos.
Here you go, Canadian.
Fruit of loam here, you.
well, that's what I said. It depends on the setting. That's the type of napkin I want.
Right.
If I go to Buffalo Wild Wings, your food sucks.
Right.
I'd want paper.
You don't like Buffalo Wild Wings?
No, their food's terrible.
I don't really like them either, honestly.
Their food's terrible. I remember
No.
one time I ordered wings, Buffalo Wild Wings. Keep that in mind. And their wings barely had any sauce on it.
Ugh. Well, did you get the dry rub?
No, it was supposed to have sauce.
See,
on
I don't like my wings like swimming in the sauce either, though. Because sometimes they.
This was like if you were to pour syrup on it,
on like a
or-
pancake or something.
Yeah, that's what it was. But
Loaded.
it was like a string of sauce.
Well, then
Oh,
that would
yeah.
be Zaxby's. Zaxby's, they load up on the
Yeah.
seasoning.
they do it better than Buffalo Wild Wings could.
Yeah. But
And that's
there's
terrible.
another thing too. You know, when we went to Lisbon, Zoila was kind of surprised that at the food court on the mall, they serve china, no paper stuff.
Oh, China dishes.
Oh,
No,
Like
no,
the actual dishes.
no,
China?
plates? The plate itself.
That's what I'm
yeah,
saying.
yeah.
Yeah, no paper stuff. Just china, regular utensils, regular. On the food court, and this is a huge mall. I was like,
How high
Yeah,
is
man.
theft in
you imagine washing the dishes for that place? on the
Well, what
food
brings
court?
me to
That's
my next
hand washed. You
question.
can't even put that in the dishwasher. That dude is back there like scrubbing. You can't put that in the dishwasher.
Yeah,
You're
that's
gonna
what
break
he's-
them.
This brings me
That's
to
what
the
they
next question. Do you want paper plates
Or cloth plates.
or cloth or
Plastic,
fine china?
vinyl.
Vinyl.
Fine China.
Well,
china,
look at the
Whatever you call that.
look at some paper plates, man. If you have like a saucy dish,
Oh, you're running with
it goes
this.
right through.
You're running with this question.
Yeah.
Hey, paper plates are trash though. I
No.
don't like paper plates, dude.
I
For
like paper
anything.
plates.
For anything. Like I know you usually get them a lot for like barbecues and stuff. Like
Yeah.
I don't like them for that.
I don't like they leak. I'll,
Think of the smell. They leak.
they leak leakage. They got a leakage.
That's
God help me.
That's the argument. They
Yeah,
leak.
They leak. I mean, you're eating food. All of a sudden, you got it in your pants.
Hey, the last
Double up. Double
Hey,
up on
yeah.
the paper.
Double
Hey,
up.
the last like week or so, we were at the apartment. We were trying not to use dishes. We were using paper plates.
Right.
I went to go heat up a slice of pizza. I doubled up on it,
Yeah.
and she was asking me,
and
"Why
it
are you
worked?
using two?" And I'm like, "That shit's gonna seep
It's
through.
gonna leak.
That
Yeah.
grease is gonna come right through that paper plate, man. Paper plates are garbage, dude."
Yeah. Then you.
And she was like, "No, I got the. What'd you say? You got the sturdy. You got the strong ones.
"Yeah, you have the plastic ones.
No
right?
leakage. It said no leakage on the patch. 100% no leakage.
Yep.
Use one.
Your pizza won't leak.
Feels like a 10-pound commercial.
Get the strong box. Get the purple box.
Oh no. But anyway, yep, that's what it is.
Where do you even go from there, dude?
I don't even know.
What is
Lesson learned.
Yo.
Double up on paper.
so? If you had the choice, would you pick a lifetime supply of tacos or a lifetime supply of wings?
Oh, wings for me. Oh yeah.
Like, I'm not going to get into detail what kind of tacos, what you have on the tacos.
I know.
I just want to know.
I'm gonna say tacos. Now
Yeah,
here's why.
see, I'm torn, man.
Now here's why. Is because
Torn.
I remember there was one point where I was eating like chicken, just chicken,
Just chicken, just a big old
chicken,
plate, a paper plate with
yo,
chicken on
And
it.
it would leak, right?
No, listen. I went and got chicken at Buffalo Wild Wings. Funny how this all just came full circle.
Uh-huh.
Went to Buffalo Wild Wings. I ordered a chicken sandwich, and I straight up just looked at the chicken sandwich, and I was like, I was like, I don't want chicken. I don't want chicken anymore. Like, I just got tired. I refused to eat it. I ordered it. They brought it, and I was like, I just looked at it. I was like, I held it, and I was like, I'm tired of chicken.
It's probably because you had too much chicken.
I was like, I'm tired of chicken. That's what I'm trying to get at. If I
Yeah.
had a lifetime supply of chicken or a lifetime supply of tacos, I would choose tacos.
Yeah, but what about too much of everything? Is you're gonna get tired of it? What if you had too much tacos?
Well, if you want to get technical, what kind of like tacos
You can
do
switch
we
it
make?
out.
Like shrimp tacos, fish tacos, beef tacos, chicken tacos.
You could get garlic parm chicken wings. You could get
But it's still chicken, though.
soft tacos.
Well,
so
crunchy
it's tacos.
No, but I'm saying like a different protein inside of the taco, whereas chicken, you're just putting different flavors on the chicken. You know what I mean?
Works for me.
You know what I mean?
Well, you would pick.
Definitely
But you
chicken
would pick
wings.
traditional because you don't like boneless, right?
Well, I mean, I like bones, but I prefer the traditional.
Yeah. Blue cheese.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I love blue cheese, bro. For
not,
wings, bro.
I'm not on the blue cheese
Yeah.
train. And that's all I'm going to say, because
don't-
if I continue, then you guys are just going to disagree with everything and make me
I
look
mean,
like
I
the
like
bad guy.
I like ranch. I'm just saying. I choose.
I mean, I like ranch, but
Yeah,
to me,
ranch is great.
I like blue cheese.
I have ranch with pizza.
Yeah.
I don't know how many people do that, but I like to dip my pizza
I had
in
a
ranch.
great ranch salad the other day. It was so good.
A ranch salad?
Ranch.
What's in
ranch
it?
dressing?
Okay.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, what's in this ranch salad?
No.
It's just like lettuce leaves. It's like the lettuce and then the freaking just.
God, the
Man, we're
salad's
really
that
running with this food topic, so let me go with it. Yesterday, I had cookout.
Did you get chicken?
Yeah.
Cajun.
Well, listen. No, not Cajun. It was just a spicy chicken sandwich.
Oh,
but
yeah.
Oh,
the side...
good. Dude, I'm so hungry.
Have you ever
man.
gotten seasoned fries from
I'm
there?
so hungry, bro.
Have you gotten seasoned fries from Cookout?
Yeah,
You
really
guys?
good. They're really good.
All right. I did, and I opened the tray, and it looked like they just freaking...
Hey, what do they?
right on all seasoned. Like, I know I had one fry that was just doused in it.
What do
And
they do?
I bit it, and I looked at Christina, I was like... That's a spicy boy. Dude, that
Hey.
thing was spicy.
What do they do when you order chicken nuggets?
Try nugget.
Try now.
Hey, speaking of that, me and Zoe went to Cookout not too long ago, right?
Get
And-
Cajun?
And we got Cajun, right? Because I love Cajun chicken, right?
Yeah.
Hers, I think they just dumped the chicken in a Cajun bucket. She had to do this.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
That's what happened.
was
with
so
that,
bad.
with my fries. I opened it. It was like, even the aluminum foil,
Was Cajun foil?
it was like doused in like. I swear to God, I felt like someone just
So strong about this.
took like. Shut up, you and your cloth and paper towels. Let me get this. They straight up just took and just threw it on the freaking tray. Like it's like they put the fries in there, and the sandwiches, and then took the season and just dumped it all over
Yeah.
the whole thing.
Yeah.
Did you ever have well, you've had the chicken nuggets from Cookout.
Yeah.
Have you?
No.
Have you? Man, I love their
Those are
nuggets.
good. Those are
I
good.
love their. You get that with barbecue sauce. The best.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I haven't had Cookout in a long time though. I love their shakes. I used to get like the banana pudding shake all the time.
Caramel cheesecake.
That's good too.
Also the peanut butter fudge one. That's
Oh, I forgot about that one.
Uh,
Hey,
Bro, you want to
wanna
go
go
to Cookout, bro? Let's just freaking
Cookout
go,
right now.
man.
get some shakes.
To switch off of food,
They'll probably throw Cajun on that too.
to switch off of food, how about Alec Baldwin killing people?
Alex, I'm kidding.
Well, you know, Alec Baldwin's one of my favorite.
I
actors.
don't like him like that. though.
I like him as an actor, but
I think he's okay.
But what happened to that is really mind-boggling, right? How do you hand someone?
Have you heard of this? What happened?
Yeah, I've heard of
Okay,
it, but I've
alright.
heard that there was like many like things that could have happened that which led to that. Like, first of all, like why was a loaded gun on the set
Yeah.
anyway?
Yeah.
Like apparently, I don't
Yeah.
think. To me, honestly, I think Alec didn't really want to shoot.
No, I
somebody,
don't think he did either.
Obviously,
No.
But like,
But why is he
I'm
pointing the
thinking-
gun at her anyway?
No. But
It was a part of the scene.
No, she's a cinematographer. She's filming.
well, yeah.
Why is he trying to
maybe-
sh- why is he
maybe
trying to shoot the
maybe-
camera person?
Maybe it was part of a scene where he looks at the camera and shoots.
Okay.
But what I'm saying is, what I'm thinking is, who's the person, the prop guy who
Yeah.
gave him that?
Right. Let's give him a loaded gun. I mean,
Hey,
who does that?
So I don't know if you guys heard, but the director of that, you know that he got injured, right? But he also has had another incident. I think it was 2017
oh God.
with another gun, a gun again.
So this
Not
guy.
it wasn't as dramatic as what happened now, but there was an incident with him with another gun related thing.
I mean, everything's more dramatic now.
So my obviously on the scenes they put blanks instead of real bullets, obviously. But how do you mess that up?
Yeah, how was there actual
Is
live
the gun-
ammunition?
My question is the gun the same that can carry real bullets and blanks?
And the blanks, yeah, I think so.
They're the same.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
just put blanks.
Mhm.
Man, but that is one of the biggest screw ups
Well,
that I ever heard
unless
of.
it was a prop gun that could shoot real bullets
Because this
and
guy,
blanks. I
this-
don't know which kind of gun though. It was.
this
It was
guy's
supposed to be-
conscience is screwed for life.
I saw.
I'm pretty sure his career is too now.
No,
Well,
I
I
don't
mean,
think
not
his career will
intentionally
be.
done. I mean, I don't think it was intentionally done. But even if I would have done something like that by accident, I wouldn't want to be in show business.
Well, yeah,
anymore.
yeah.
I'm done. He's already 70. He's almost, I think, 70. I don't think he needs the money anyway.
You know-
but screwed up.
You know what I
Totally
thought of
screwed
today?
up.
This could be so far fetched, but like, so how the cops are saying like they're not ruling out it being like on purpose or whatever.
A homicide?
Which I don't think it was, but like I'm thinking on the line of that where like conspiracies or something, right? I'm thinking like what if somebody set him up? Like what if like this could maybe never even be true or whatever. But think about this though. Like remember a couple years ago or something, he was on SNL and he was just like making fun of Trump.
Yeah, of course.
What if
He
somebody
ran away
what
with
if
that.
somebody was like a Trump supporter and they got offended by that and they're like, well, here's my chance to really screw this dude over.
2 years.
Well, whatever, how long it was, but they set him up on purpose to get back at him for, or to ruin his life and career
I
for
know.
doing. Because some people do crazy things, man. Like if this came out tomorrow and they closed cased it and they were like, this guy set up Baldwin by giving him that kind of gun because he made a fun of Trump on SNL or whatever it was, and this guy's a Trump supporter and like
Well,
whatever.
I mean,
I wouldn't be surprised.
You're stretching a little bit.
It
but
is. It could be, but I'm just saying. I wouldn't be surprised.
Alec Baldwin was a director on this. He's the one who's producing the darn thing.
But there's
He was
another.
not
He's
an
not
actor.
the only one though.
He was not an actor in the movie. He was actually producing this thing. I think. I heard.
I thought he was acting in there.
He may be acting and producing at the same time,
Yeah.
right? So he's in charge of that crew.
Or maybe he was trying to demonstrate to an actor how you do things in the scene.
I mean, it's just, you know, when you think about it, how did you screw up something like that? Oh, and why, if you are really shooting, you don't really shooting at anybody.
Yeah, I think someone set him up. Honestly.
Yeah, I think it was.
I don't know what the reason is. I don't think his career is ruined because obviously it was a mistake. He's not trying to kill anybody. But like,
So
I
that
saw.
you know of.
Well, yeah, I saw an interview with him yesterday. After this has happened, like people had like caught up to him on the street. He was trying to cross the street or something. So they were recording him, and he was saying, I feel bad for him because you could tell he's very like frantic.
Well,
he's very like
psychologically, he's screwed.
Yeah, but I could tell like remorseful. Like obviously he,
Of course.
but like the way he was answering, he was just like, I really can't. I'm being honest with you. I literally cannot say anything.
Yeah,
Because it's an
being
ongoing
investigating,
investigation.
yeah, right.
But then he proceeded to actually answer some of the questions, and then T was sitting next to me. She's like, "But why is he answering?" And I'm like, "Well, honestly, if he knows 100%, he doesn't have to feel like
Yeah.
he did it on purpose.
He
like,
has
I don't
nothing
think
to hide.
anyone. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I think he's answering what he can answer,
right.
even though he's probably advised maybe not to.
Yeah, when
but
when
he knows.
yeah.
Hey, I didn't mean to kill this person. I killed her, but I didn't
Yeah.
mean to.
If he would have if we would have started saying, I plead the fifth, that's when
Exactly,
you
then it
know
looks
there is
bad.
a
It looks
problem
bad,
there,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
But
He is an actor.
Oh.
you got,
Dude, what if it comes out where he actually meant to do it though?
I doubt it. I mean,
It
I
won't come
truly
out.
doubt
It
it. I
won't.
don't think he's the kind of guy to do
This
that.
is all part of the movie.
Yo, wouldn't that be crazy?
Yeah.
It's like Inception.
I like how I sold you on that,
So
but
that's
like
a
they
good
were
movie.
looking at me like
I know
I'm
they were
crazy.
stone faced about it.
Yeah.
I bought into
would've
that.
been- that would've been
I was like,
cool.
that would be sweet. If this is all part of the movie,
Best movie
I
of the
honestly
century.
thought about it too. It's like, what if they're just trying to get press because it is a low budget movie?
Oh,
What
yeah.
if they're just trying to
Of course.
get?
Every movie now is low
the
budget.
girl, the woman.
She's really
this
not
is probably
dead.
not a joking matter, but like she
Ah,
just resurrects.
you know?
just resurrects her. Like, okay,
The gun is $600. Oh, I'm sorry, it's $250.
Yeah.
You know,
got that gun off Family Dollar and put
How do
bullets
you
in it.
how do you mess that up? But you know what? I'm actually surprised though is that you don't see more of this because how many movies have been made with guns in them?
where's the quality control? Let
a
me
movie
check the
called
gun.
Guns.
Yeah, no, but for real though,
Let
for
me
real,
check the gun.
it should go through a few steps before it's.
Yeah, sign
Aim.
off on here.
Load it up, aim, shoot at the ground for a second,
Yeah,
just for a second.
go to the water.
Go to the toes.
The toes.
Toes.
Dance.
Dance.
Yeah, they're blanks.
Oh, this one's real.
Now this cancel culture is gonna be like cancel guns from movies,
I hope they don't cancel him. He didn't mean to do it.
and they're gonna be like, no,
Unless you did.
You're only allowed to bring BB guns or squirt guns on movies now.
Honestly, I feel like there's something.
Squirt guns. You shooting some guy, he's like,
Slow mo.
The slow effects. The slow.
You just see like the water splashing off his face. He's like,
But that is a bad situation.
Yeah, very
that over
bad.
there.
Yeah, it's terrible.
And
Yeah, it's, I mean, awful.
And that's gonna. The investigation on that's gonna be for a while. They go.
You think so?
Oh yeah, I think so.
Everything takes a while.
Don't forget, it's a homicide. Well, it's not a homicide.
Why
but
can't they just be like?
I mean, it kind of
it's-
is.
It's a murder, no matter how you.
Alex Baldwin out here capping people.
Yeah, I couldn't believe it when I saw it.
Not my fault.
Yeah.
Done.
Oops.
I didn't do it.
People are gonna say, okay, Alec Baldwin's the producer. No, thank you.
Dude,
No,
you know how like you know how weird or like kind of cool it would have been like if he just shot it and he was just like, well, who did this?
he looks around.
Who gave me this?
Yeah, his first reaction was, she fell. Oh,
Oh, she's a good
that's-
actor.
That's not real blood. Is that who put the blood on her? Very funny, guys.
Oh, I see what you're trying. You're trying to get an acting gig. Get up.
All right, get up.
Get up.
Come
Come
on.
on.
Go on.
Go on.
So what was she? What was she? A
She
camera
was
person?
cinematographer. Yeah,
Capricorn?
she was filming. Yeah.
She was a Capricorn.
I don't know why that matters, but she was a Cancer.
Jewish.
A white lady in her 30s. So I don't know why that matters,
Oh,
but
well, she was shot.
yeah. He looked horrible though in that interview. He looked like he was been stressing. I know he's got white hair anyway, but
Oh yeah.
he looked like
You got even more.
yeah,
Yeah.
like overnight. Like that beard looked very like rough, like he hadn't.
He just
shaved.
killed someone.
I know, and it's like the fact that he was even doing that interview and like actually like talking, it blows my mind because this dude's just like he's just a regular. All right, I know he's an actor, he's a celebrity, but he's a regular normal person that happens to be an actor
I mean, yeah.
and rich and all that kind of stuff. But the matter of it is, he's an actor. He's not someone out there handling guns and shooting guns. I mean,
Isn't that kinda
that
crazy?
has to mess with you.
Isn't that kind of crazy how like his whole career, like
He's got a good shot.
he probably that was the furthest thing
Can't miss 1 for 1, baby.
before he did it. He was just like, "Hey, cameraman, get this shot."
He wasn't even looking. He said bullseye.
I might just fell again,
It's like shooting fish in the barrel.
Baldwin.
and that's a wrap. Everyone go home.
I wonder if Saturday Night Live is gonna do some.
Oh, make fun of it? I don't
takes on
know.
that.
What?
That's
I
kind
don't
of
know.
that's kind of cold
Yeah, I don't
Not
know
in
if
today's
anyone,
world.
I don't know if anyone's gonna do that for a while at least.
because he was doing it on
Gotta
the
wait.
president.
You gotta wait a couple years,
Yeah.
and then people are gonna be like, "What? Too soon?" Yeah,
Yeah,
I mean,
too soon for.
You'll see the parents
the
of
rest of my
that
life.
girl sue them.
her husband,
She
her
was a
husband
young.
might
She
do
was
it.
a young lady, right?
Yeah, she was like
23, I think.
Was she that
I
young?
think she was 23.
Shit, I know she was married, so I think her husband's probably gonna.
Expensive gig.
He's gonna kill Alec Baldwin now. I wouldn't be shocked if that guy just
Some-
comes for vengeance.
I'm interested to know what the outcome of this is, and honestly, this is gonna sound messed up, but I kind of hope it's an interesting outcome. I hope it's not just like
This is
I,
some kind of your own little movie.
Interesting. Like, what?
Like I
Solve
want,
the murder?
I want some kind of like
You want Alec to be guilty?
no. I want something like legitimate, like someone set him up. I don't want it to just be like he accidentally picked up the wrong gun. And
Yeah,
it's
it's
like
America,
that's
though.
boring.
It's America. They'll blame it on.
I want something
the
like legit. I want
Pakistanians.
like an actual like. I don't want them to cover anything up. I don't want them to just be like, you know, well, yeah, he mistakenly did it or whatever. Like, well, why though? Give us the real thing. Like, what happened? Like, did somebody sabotage it, screw him up, or set him up, or something?
So on movie sets, for security purposes, are they real guns?
That I don't know. I feel like all of that's gonna have to be changed now.
Right? I'm sure there's security guards, people securing the place of being filmed, right? So accidentally somebody put a gun where they're not supposed to? Huh?
Like swapped out a gun accidentally or something?
Could have been.
There's not supposed to be one on set though.
Yeah.
That wasn't a prop. If anything, if there is security guards there, they should probably just search everyone before they do anything. If it's a prop
Yeah, the
gun.
quality control people.
If it's a prop gun,
But
they take it like, okay, it's a prop here.
But can prop guns shoot real bullets? Because I know they shoot
That's the
blanks.
question.
That's
I
the
don't know.
thing. Because, like you asked, can a real gun shoot
yeah.
both bullets and blanks?
Check
which
the
I think
magazines.
They can. I think they,
Check the magazines.
I'm definitely gonna look it up.
The magazines, the barrel, whatever. Check
Yeah,
them.
Yeah.
the shells, all that stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like because a prop gun. I don't know. Does it actually have a chamber, or is it just like firing off just empty stuff?
I believe the powder inside the bullet On blanks, there ain't none. So it's just a shell.
Yeah. But does a prop gun have the
it
actual...
doesn't travel.
It doesn't have the actual chamber to load those in?
Sure it does.
A prop gun does?
Yeah, but it doesn't. On a shell, once you pull the trigger, the shell doesn't travel like
just-
a real
it's just
bullet.
powder.
Yeah, because it just breaks the shell.
So I'm assuming that real bullets can come out of there then. If it has the type of force to shoot out a blank, the only difference would be is that the shell is not being held back
Correct.
with a real bullet. It's the whole thing goes.
With a real bullet, it'll travel whatever
Yeah.
it's going to travel. But with a shell, with a blank shell, it doesn't travel because there is nothing inside. There's no powder. There's no
man.
strong force to push that. So, but anyway, I'm not a gun expert.
That's some,
but
that's some
it's-
sketch stuff, man. Something's up.
Yeah,
Something's up.
makes me want to go out there and get a gun.
You would never.
Never.
You would never.
You would never.
Would you ever have any kind of weapon?
No.
Crossbow?
I got knives at home. That's a weapon. Baseball bat. That's another weapon.
Yeah, I used to. There was a while where I used to keep like 3 baseball bats in my car. I used to keep one underneath my bed.
I'll tell
Just
you
in
one.
case.
I'll tell you one thing. When I got divorced, separated the first time, and I moved into that apartment by myself, I had the baseball bat next to my bed because I was scared. Never been alone for a long time,
Yeah.
and all of a sudden you have
Plus,
to go
that
through
apartment was old too. Like
yeah, and
those doors, you give it a couple of
Yeah.
nice kicks, and it's open.
right. So that wasn't the greatest apartment, but and of course being in that area of downtown.
You
New
remember?
Bedford.
You remember that apartment, the one you're talking about, where
French doors?
the guy downstairs? Oh yeah, that too. But the guy downstairs, the landlord or whatever,
Ted.
Teddy.
Oh, he wasn't the landlord. He
or
rented
whatever.
that first
Oh,
floor.
did he?
Yeah.
Okay. Why
Yeah.
did you? Why did he always?
Yeah,
oh,
the Toyota
it's-
Highlander. Yeah,
I think it was because.
What a memory.
I
I
do.
know, right?
Yeah, because he's always bragging about that Toyota Highlander.
Really?
Yeah, just gotten it. He was all happy about it. So
Toyota
yeah,
Highlander.
yeah.
At the
I know.
time.
Yeah, at the time.
I mean, your
At the
car at the time was better than that.
Well, at the time, the Islanders were just coming out, so he was all excited.
Oh, whoop-de-doo.
Yeah.
I remember when,
BFD.
I
BFD.
remember when I had my own place with my roommate, Jonathan. Like we were strapped.
Yeah.
We had
To the nines.
we had a pistol, we had an assault rifle, and we had a crossbow.
See, but I don't know why
Jonathan's got licenses for that.
Yeah.
He
Don't
better.
put them all on blast like that.
He just did.
Jonathan Cruz. That's his last name, Cruz.
Cruz, yes. Yes, he can do it.
I'd be afraid to have something like that at home for other reasons, not break-ins, but your partner goes insane one day. You never know, and shoot you.
If I ever find out that Zoila shot you,
Hey, you never know. You know.
I will believe anything in the world if I find that
You
out.
never know. People, their brains sometimes they just take a
I don't even
a
know.
360-degree angle.
I highly doubt she even knows how to load a magazine.
Well, I'm not saying Zoe.
Well,
Well, then-
I'm just thinking because you said.
But I'm saying is, kids at home, a lot of people at home who sometimes arguments, they think different way, and there you go.
well, I mean, your own dog probably too, Lizzie. One day she could just snap.
Yeah, but
She's like, "Where's that? Where
Can,
that Glock at?"
but you can always kick a dog and kind
Damn.
of. You can kick a dog and fight and kind of push the dog away a little bit, right? But in a bullet, you're gone.
Yeah.
I'm kind of lost.
My
Was
question.
Lizzie really gonna have a gun?
No, I was just.
No, he's talking about Lizzie
just in general.
could go nuts and start. There's some dogs that
Start what? Shooting people?
No,
like
not
attacking
shooting,
you.
attacking.
Oh, attacking.
Right.
I was like, oh, was Lizzie gonna have a Glock?
We're training her.
Great dog.
Yeah, she got to protect the house. We leave that shotgun down there with her, strap it to her back.
You
is
lost
her.
me. You lost me.
got this house. I have it.
Not like so the whole
She
thing.
just pees
the
as
whole,
she shoots.
I'm scared. The whole thing about you though, like, why do you need that many guns?
For certain rooms, like say if like you're cornered in your bedroom, you have.
Oh,
one
so you
there.
kept one scattered in the house.
Yeah. They're all scattered
Okay, but so why not just pistols for all of them?
You had a rifle, you say?
in the apartment. Yeah.
So you had a rifle. Of course,
an
there's
assault rifle.
there's no box for that unless it's a cabinet locked. So you had that hanging around the house.
It was in its gun case, and it was like stowed away like in some kind of like discreet place in like a closet or something.
So yeah, the whole gun thing confuses me because, like, normally, like, you're gonna keep that hidden, like you say those were, but like in the time of being like someone's breaking in your house and like the fast pace of like all of that whole situation, do you really have time to
Sometimes you don't
go digging for it
No,
or
some people
load it?
Some people have in a locked box.
Yeah.
and on a closet.
Yeah, or in a
somewhere,
safe.
So where the kids
They're like,
don't
hold on,
reach. Yeah, let me. Yeah, okay.
go to the kitchen first. Take my TV. I'll be right there. And you just
I forgot the combination. Shit. I went back
you
too
get
far.
downstairs without the bullets. Like, ah, shit! I'll be right back. Hold on. You go,
Oh Jesus!
Oh God.
Hold on. Whoever's owning that gun does not need to own that gun.
hey,
But you
there's plenty
see
of
it-
people who own guns that shouldn't have
But
them.
you see it like on
Or
movies
know how to
where
work one.
Yeah.
you see it in movies where people with like huge houses, right? Okay, by the time the thief gets upstairs in room number 40,
Yeah.
you'll have time to get it
Oh,
out
yeah,
of the case.
you're ready.
But in a house like for us, 2,500 square feet, I mean, he's up the stairs in three seconds if he
Especially
wanted
if he
to.
goes up the stairs like I do, 2 at a time.
No, dude. He's not. Someone who's breaking in a house isn't gonna go like freaking gun ho. He's not gonna freaking sprint everywhere.
I don't know. I don't know, man.
All right. This door opens. You hear it open. You know someone's breaking in. He's not gonna sprint upstairs.
I don't think he's opening the door though.
Hello,
if he's
I'm
breaking,
here.
All right. So you hear a window crack
Okay, there we go,
downstairs.
yeah.
You hear the window break, and he's breaking in. He's not gonna sprint. He's not gonna know exactly where
everything is right.
So like he breaks it open. He's gonna start searching. You know, anyone nearby.
And that's
whatever.
when Lizzie bites his ass.
Yeah.
Lizzie will bite her own ass before she does that.
She's being like, she's like, "Who are you?
Yeah.
Who are you?"
I can't control myself. Oh, Lord.
Lizzie, attack him with the P.
Oh,
It's
so,
lethal.
all right. So when we had those in our apartment, right?
Yeah.
All right. So this is where it was. It was like the front door, bedroom, and then like living room, and there was like a sunroom. So it was like he kept we kept the AR in the bedroom that was next to the front door. And then we had the pistol in the sunroom.
Any grenades?
I was
So-
gonna say,
so-
man,
no, listen,
proximity mines just across the.
So there's an AR in the bedroom, right? And then there's a pistol in the sunroom, which is in the back of it. And I was just like, there's only one way in. It's the front door. So I was like, what? And I talked to Jonathan about this too. I was like, so what if he comes in, goes in the room, gets the AR,
yeah,
and then you have the pistol,
yeah.
and you have the pistol against his AR. And then after we had that discussion, he was like, yeah, I'm going to switch to AR and pistol.
See, but my argument is there's no need for the AR. You know what I mean? If you
sure there is.
No, if you got
Sit
someone
that guy down.
if you got someone breaking in, and it's one guy, what do you need a whole spray and pray gun for? You
Would
know,
you shoot
like,
somebody? Would you have
spray.
the nerve to shoot? It's easy to say, I can shoot you if someone breaks in. But would you actually do it? I wouldn't do it. I can't do it.
I'm not going to shoot to kill.
Yeah, but you don't
I'm
know
going to
that.
probably shoot the kneecap. or something.
That's like an
for the
NFL
gut.
player. An NFL player say, hey, you can't go to the helmet, but in the heat of the moment, you're running, you can't stop yourself, and you hit it. Same thing with in the heat of the moment, you're being rushed by a thief, and you're faced with that decision. Oh, should I shoot him or should I get killed? One or the other.
I'm pulling the trigger.
You're pulling the trigger. I wouldn't. I couldn't. I just can't. I don't have it in me.
For me, it's like for me. I'm just thinking that's common sense. It's like it's either me or him.
And of course, you say
him.
to yourself, I'm shooting, but I don't want to kill him. So obviously, you aim low for the lag for the
Nuts.
even the even the
Say goodbye to your balls, buddy.
but even the lag. If you hit one of the lag nerves, you kill the person, right? Maybe.
But I just can't see somebody like in an apartment, like getting broken into. Someone comes rushing in, and you go like, "Say hello to my little friend." And it's like a big ass like AR. You know what I mean? Like, why do you need that for one guy? A pistol can just you get one shot.
Why are you equipping? Why are you equipping it like that? Like
Just because I feel like
Aim
a
down
that thing
sight.
is
because I
huge,
just
man.
feel like a pistol would be
You just-
easier.
yeah.
It's
you
more,
just
it's
grab
mobile.
it and put it right there.
No, I know, but I feel like a pistol is easier. Plus, you
It
only
is.
need one bullet to stop this guy.
I'm telling you, the
Well,
only
not-
way.
You don't need
just
an
in case you're a
automatic
bad
rifle.
shot. Just in case you're a bad shot, you got 30
yeah.
and 30 in a mag.
You're
I
right.
think a rifle is two bullets, two
No,
shells.
it's an AR.
It's automatic. You can
Oh,
stuff like
Jesus,
30,
really?
60
Yeah.
rounds in there.
Oh my
There's a
God.
machine.
That's what I'm
Machine
saying.
gun.
But for one guy, like,
I mean, I hate this guy.
it's like Home Alone, that guy.
No, it's like a Corky Romano just going all over with it. Hey, whether you miss or land, that guy's gonna be scared as hell, and he's gonna go back.
And you just ruined your apartment. Just
Shells
sprayed
everywhere.
everywhere.
Ruined.
Yeah, 90
Shot all the
rounds.
walls.
Oh, he knocked down a picture.
I don't know. I think we should wrap up. We're already.
Yeah, I would
That's
go.
where we're gonna
That's
leave.
how we're gonna wrap it. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Thanks,
We just-
Alec Baldwin, for the inspiration.
Yeah.
Comment, subscribe.
Yeah. Hey, shoot us a message if.
Alec, I'm with you, man.
If you can, just do a little Alec Baldwin down there.
Yeah.
Give it a little shot.
Give it a little.
Yeah. Bullseye. Yeah, if you're watching
And
on YouTube, thank you. Subscribe, like, share, comment, all that stuff.
Ring the bell.
We'll love seeing it. And on Spotify, thanks for listening on Spotify. We haven't posted in a couple weeks, but I think we're back now. We can do some more.
Yeah, now
Yeah.
that we're safe here for the next 2 months,
Yeah.
would be good.
We're strapped. You got final thoughts?
We're strapped. I don't have any final thoughts.
Mike, final thoughts?
Alec Baldwin, fight it.
Yeah.
I
We
guess
love you,
so.
Alec.
I guess so. But what if he's guilty?
Yeah.
He's not guilty.
Well, he is guilty of doing it, but I don't think he.
Well, then
not.
fight in prison.
He's not guilty.
Fight in prison.
He's not guilty. Accident.
Shot him.
Accident. Somebody put a bullet in there.
All right.
Real quick,
Wrap it up.
This wasn't supposed to be about sports, but real quick, thank you, Braves, for beating the Astros because I hate them.
Yeah, go Braves.
Yeah.
Good Braves. Thank you.
Oh.
Thank you.
We'll be there in a few days. Atlanta.
Oh, that's right. Couple weeks.
Yep.
Yep. All right. That's it then.
For Josh, for Mike,
yeah,
for Trav.
there it is.
This is all of us from Wicked Bitter. Like, comment, subscribe, ring the bell, share for all your friends. This is Wicked Bitter. See you later.
Bye, baby girl.